So, carrying forward from the previous, next point talks about this combination is special to contemporary India. Now, what combination we are talking about? It is the combination of technologies and the combination of the demographic character of the nation. So, to integrate the two, technology and people, and make them highly productive Indians, that is something what we are looking for in this budget. So this combination is a special to contemporary India. This is a window of opportunity, if I may say so. Across the world, if there is a shrinking of globalization, equally there is a debate on the efficacy of the monetary policy too. These efforts, the efforts we have made in the last 5 years, the government definitely, and the energy, enthusiasm, and the innovation of the youth are the ignition required to push forward. The Indian spirit of entrepreneurship, which weathered several storms over the centuries, inspires and motivates us. We recognize the need to support and further energize the spirit. This great demographic character, what we have, the fourth revolution in terms of technology, what we are witnessing in this 21st century. India is greatly positioned for the marriage of the two and become a leading nation in this global space, global economic space. That is something what the government envisions. Accordingly, the budget is woven around three important themes. One, aspirational India, in which all the sections of the society seek better standards of living with access to health, education, and better jobs. That is the aspiration every Indian, including the lowest strata of people, aspires to. And the budget is, have noted the importance of the same and will deliver as have been delivering in the past 5 years. Second thing, economic development for all, indicated in the Prime Minister's exhortation of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. So its inclusive nature of economic development is important here. This would entail reforms across swathes of the economy. Simultaneously, it would mean yielding more space for the private sector. Very important for the private sector to coordinate with the government initiatives and create wonders in terms of thick investments and turnarounds and enhance productivity of the nation and make it an inclusive growth. Together, they would ensure higher productivity and greater efficiency. That is what we believe. Third theme, ours shall be a caring society that is both humane and compassionate. Antyodaya is an article of faith. The digital revolution, which has placed India in a unique leadership position globally, will see the next wave. We shall aim to achieve seamless delivery of services through digital governance. We have a lot of examples of digital innovation going all across the country, be it Tamil Nadu usage of artificial intelligence or usage of blockchain to enhance the attendance of the pupils, students there, to also to help the farmers to know what is the pest on their field and get a solution. So we are leveraging right across all across India. Different people are coming up with innovative solutions and leveraging technology, digital infrastructure to help them enhance their productivity, make impactful solutions for the community, and overall improve the economic nature, economic character of the country. So digital governance is something we are highly keen on. Now, to improve the physical quality of life through National Infrastructure Pipeline. Now, this is something, a separate report has been issued in the last week of December 2019, which talks about a list of projects list of areas where investments of up to 1 lakh crore will be done, will be orchestrated by the central, private, and state government, and these will be thick investments, and these will be very important for the nation building activity. Risk mitigation through disaster resilience, very important. We have witnessed a lot of disasters on the eastern coast, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, then Odisha recently from the Bay of Bengal, cyclones hitting all across. So, and we have shown our resilience against those cyclones, and we have to be committed on that and move ahead. Social security through pension and insurance scheme is something of importance. Now, each one of these initiatives and their components would be benchmarked to the international standards, and the indices would be announced soon. So, we'll follow the international standards in terms of pension, social scheme, insurance scheme, so that everyone is protected, well protected, and they need not worry about out-of-pocket expenditure when they go to the health clinics or hospitals, or other issues like they cannot get the treatment. They should get the treatment, the premium. If they cannot fill, the government will subsidize, but we make sure of proper insurance, be it health, pension, all of those. To summarize my introductory remarks, what the speaker said, what the finance minister said, this budget is dedicated to provide ease of living to all citizens. As mentioned a little earlier, the details under the three broad themes, Aspirational India, Economic Development, and Caring India, are the flowers in the bouquet that is ease of living. You can imagine it, ease of living is the vase. Within that, we have flowers of Aspirational India, Economic Development, and Caring India. Holding this bouquet together are the two hands. One is corruption-free, policy-driven, good governance, and the other hand is clean and sound financial sector. Very important for this to be held upright, both the legs. The three themes described earlier form the basis of my subsequent presentation. They are the flowers of the bouquet that underline the overall concept of ease of living and need to uplift governance, as pronounced by the Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi. The chapter on finance and subsequent part B on taxes provide the necessary underpinning to the budget that lays the guide map for the next year and beyond. Now next we move to Aspirational India in the coming part.